All right, now it's time to head back over to Hawthorne Drum Shop for our Shop Talk section. This week we are checking out a vintage Pearl Wood Fiberglass kit.
What do we have here? This is a Pearl Wood Fiberglass. The year is, I'm going to guess, mid-70s.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. You know, the thing with the year is that's a question that we get a lot, and I think it applies. I don't trust like not catalogs, like, you know, those serial charts and everything.
Yeah.
Like, so definitely 1970s. If you're not like familiar with drums and like catalogs, which I'm really not, to be honest, there's kind of some giveaways. The wrap. Definitely kind of like a psychedelic style wrap.
That's why I said 70s.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I would have said
right.
early 80s.
So that's, you know, you kind of look at the badges, kind of a 70s style badge as well. But yeah, they made maple shells. I think towards the end of the 70s, maybe they did the maple. They did a fiberglass, like an all fiberglass shell, and then they made a combo, fiberglass wood, which is what these are.
It's not maple though, right? It looks like it's Luan.
Probably Luan, yeah.
Because it looks like vertical grain Luan. So you were saying they laid it up like wood and then a coating of fiberglass?
Yeah, I was looking at these, and I haven't like done a deep dive, but it looks like they would do like a ply of wood, then like, I wouldn't even want to call it a ply, a layer of like fiberglass.
Yeah.
Because you could see like, and it's not like the cleanest looking interior of a shell.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah.
I would definitely put coated heads on this.
They're cool. They're really loud. Most thicker drums are pretty loud, pretty bombastic. The wrap and like this style wrap, like the strata just always gets me.
It looks like they were borrowing some Rogers style stuff. Like you've got the tom arms or whatever sort of Rogers like.
This was before they went to the dreaded like
holes in
pearl mount. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You know, you see, oh, look at that, oh no. You know, yeah, so they're kind of like not as ugly. Yeah, they got the hex. And we were talking like, these are pretty reliable, but like you still gotta like wrench some of this stuff down to make sure that it stays, you know?
Yep.
If it were me and I'm playing this as a 3-piece set, this would be probably on a stand. But
oh, it's separate arms, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
which is nice.
It's a cool kit. This would be a fun kit to just smack around.
Wrap is actually pretty clean. A lot of like this style wrap will crack pretty easily. If it gets wet, it'll look real splotchy, you know, because it's so thin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if the wood gets wet or gets any type of mold or whatever, staining will show through. There's some like kind of, I don't know if you can see them, some hairline cracks a lot of times will come like right out here on a lug. And then this part of the wrap will kind of bulk up a little bit. People call that eyebrowing, which is an annoying term.
I didn't know that was a term.
You could this is kind of a rule with, maybe not a rule, but a lot of times with vintage drums, like inlay will age differently than the shell. So this actually looks like it's aged less. I would imagine if it's getting green, a lot of times when blue gets green, it's just because of like a sun type thing. But pretty much even fade throughout the whole kit. We didn't even talk about the sizes. General rock sizes, 22, 14, 8, 12, 9, 13, 16 by 16.
No gaskets.
No gaskets. Hey, they weren't worried about splay back then, were they? These are kind of, the leg mounts are Ludwig kind of style, and they actually made some mounts that looked almost exactly like Ludwig. Here's the thing with Pearl is they put out some really cool drums in the last couple of years. They did the President series, which is the phenolic. We've never done those. They reissued these a few years ago too. Mm-hmm. You had a kit like that, right?
Yep, and they were great.
They're really nice. You're really loud. Definitely like, I mean, these are old drums. You know, like we were talking about technology, like we've come a long way with how we make shells. But, you know, the company believed in these drums enough to reissue them. Mm-hmm. So, except this wrap is way cooler than anything that they've done.
I know. That'd be cool one to bring back.
This kit's probably, we haven't listed it yet, but it's not going to be like mad expensive either. So, they're heavy. You know, it's gonna, you know, kind of hurt your back a little bit when you carry these if you're gonna gig, but they'll sound pretty dang good.
Yeah, it's fun. That's a fun kit.